and welcome back to the third part of this tutorial. And if I enter whatever here right now, there's nothing happening, nothing is going on. Okay, not even the database. The database is set, connection is made, but I need maybe this or this. So let's use this update button. So I'm going to just close everything and let's open up updates. I'm going to right click and let's select event, action, and action perform. So right inside is event. If you guys can still recall, earlier on at the design phase, I actually added a text box here. Look at this, there's one here. So what's going to happen is when I click on the date will appear in here, so that I can directly add the date on this text field straight onto the database. The reason being because I'm unable to read or find solution to read directly from this date chooser straight onto my database. So that is the reason why I have this text box. I'm reading directly from there. And just for your information, if any of you have any solution to that, I'll be very pleased. But right now, that's the way I'm going to go about it. So let's go back in here. Right in here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say default table model equals default table model. Okay, copy that. Equals, I'm going to put that in bracket though. So let's say equals default table model, and this table I want it to is lowercase j, and table one dot get model. There. Okay, now that is done, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to say this model now, and I want it to start from the row. So model dot set row count, and the row count will officially start from 0. There. Now, as for those text box that I showed to you guys earlier on, I'm now going to address them. This one is called, let's right click on that, and no, I mean right click and check the variable is called txt date, the date of birth. Okay, and let's undo that, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay, back in here. So I'm going to start by saying date format, and that is the very first one is going to be date of birth equals, so I'm actually creating an object here, so equals simple date format. So date format, copy that and let's paste it there. And the date format, this is the format I intend to use. That stands for date, and MM for month, and Y, that for the year. There. And now JTXT date of birth dot set text, and the text that we're going to set in there is going to be object dob dot format. And what are we formatting? The very first date. Let's check the name correctly. Come right here and let's right click. Okay, it's called JDate Chooser 1. Okay, That's fine. Go back in here. So it's going to be chooser one dot get date. There we go. That's the very first one taken care of. So I'm just going to copy this and use exactly the same format for the other two. There. The other two, this one is called CheckIn, lowercase n, and this one is 2. So I'm going to copy this new object and paste it right here. That's that taken care of. The other one is checkout. That's date check in and date check out. So it'll be the same thing here. Right. And now this is chooser 3, date chooser 2, and date chooser 1. So it's this text box that I'm going to be calling inside that I will refer to in my database. So this is, I'll do that and get it sorted properly. Yep, and this is going to be in there. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to write a small function here. I'm going to call it string, and that's variable string. I'm going to call it SQL equals. I would like it to insert into hotel database the following. So that is going to be customer reference. That's the very first one. Customer reference, comma, first name, comma, surname, and the next one is postcode. I'm just going to speed that up and get back to you guys. Okay, those are all the fields that the system will have to insert into the database. But what value? Which we don't know, so I'm going to say value. Values is as follows, and that will be, I'm going to use question mark to represent those. I have 15 of those. That's 2. So let's just copy and paste. Okay, and that is it. I think it's about 16 there. And let's enter a quote in here. So if I count this, I think that's yeah. Okay, let's use try cache to get this data in. So try cache as follows. This should be in uppercase, lowercase, not in uppercase. Right. So I'm going to say prepared statement equals con.prepared statement, and the statement we're preparing is ASQL. So get all of this, get that off. Now the very first one is prepared statement dot set string. There we go. And what string are we setting in there? The very first one, I'm going to call that number 1, and that is supposed to be the customer reference J txt customer reference dot get whatever we have inside the customer reference itself. Close that semicolon. That's the very first one. I have 15 in total, so I'm just going to copy this. Or first thing first, let's come in here and just I'm going to copy this try cache and just use it to prevent that error. Okay, paste it right underneath here. There. Alright, that error is rotating. So copy this. I need 15 of those. There's 1, 2, 3. I have 9 there. Just copy and paste. That's it, I think. Okay, we have 15 now, so let's change this to 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. There. All I then need to do is just change each of these to their respectful variable name. That's first name, and this one is going to be surname. This is address, and so on, guys. Okay, that's it, all in place now. Now the next thing we want to do is, let me get this to execute. So let's say pst.execute. There we go. And once it's executed, I'm gonna have to close. Let's close this. Dot close. And we also need to close prepared statement as well. There we go. Alright, so everything is ready now, I think. And right underneath here, if you guys can still recall the method that was created to update, so I'm just going to call that method, and I want you to update the table. There. Right, that is that sorted. Now, one more thing just before for the update is I now need to also call this the method here for the table. So just copy all of that. We're gonna come right down here. Where is it? Right here, underneath here. Okay, and let's just change this because it's gonna give me an error. So I'm just gonna call it 1 or I can put an I there. I model, and there. And that's just all there is to it. It's just for it to confirm that data is added straight onto the booking system. I'm going to save that. I think maybe I should just try it out and see. Okay, let's enter some data in there just to see if it's working or not. I'm going to call it hotel. And the name is going to be, let's say, Tony Montana. Address. Postcode. Telephone number. Email. montana@gmail.com. Alright, nationality, I'm going to select okay, New Zealand. Here, and here I'm going to select date of birth. Let's make that up. There. And okay, passport is male. Today's date 14th, and how long was it in the hotel for? Yeah, and menu and so on. Okay, then that is it, all done. This is not done yet, but hopefully this should work. Look at that, it's working, guys. I am very pleased with that. That is it, it's working. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, and one more thing, since it's working, let's see if it's on the database. I'm going to open it up. Let's come right in here and here. And where is that thing? Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see. Browse data. Whoa, it's working, guys. That is it. You see your database? That's beautiful. I'm very pleased with that. It's been a long day, but it's worth it. Okay, that's good. Alright, I'm going to just close that and yeah, close it. I don't need it. No, not bothered. Yeah, it's working. So let's take care of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so exit. Now let's go straight for the exit. This one, double click on exit. Right, inside here, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to create a private object here. Private that'll be J frame, and this frame is meant to be called frame. There. So I'm going to come down in here inside the procedure area. For that, I'm going to enter the following lines of codes. So that should take care of exit, but you must declare this. Okay. Alright, if I run that and let's see how the exit works. Let's see. There we go. See, that's the proof to you. It's right inside my database. So exit is working too. That's nice. Let's take care of print. So I'm going to come in here, double click on print, and right here are the lines of code for print. Okay, I'm going to run it as well, and let's just see if that works. Click on print. Let's see, guys, print is working too. I'm very pleased with that. I don't have a printer attached, so I'm just going to cancel that. It's working fine. Exit works. Now we need to take care of reset. Come right here and just double click on the reset, and on the reset the first one is JTXT, that is customer ref dot set text, and I'm going to just say play it like that. So I will repeat the same thing for the others. The other one is JTXT. Come right down here. JTXT dot set text equals, and you can also say no value there. That is for the first name, and so on, guys. Okay, that's the reset, guys. Look at that. I've used null value. You can use this, or you can use whatever you want. There's 2 different methods that you can use. So let's run that and see how it works. I'm going to enter some data in here. Just want to make sure that the reset works. And here as well. I'll click on reset. I expect it to, yeah, everything is working. Apart from this is not working. Okay, now 1, 2, 3 are working. Just one more to take care of. Let's come up here, and I'm just going to copy this. Let's go inside my update. There we go, the top there. I'm just gonna copy all of these. Copy, and let's go straight to our reset. I'll paste it right up here. Paste. That should take care of the reset. So I want to run that again. So that should take care of the reset of the table itself. Okay, let's enter some in here. Okay, click on reset. There we go. We can add. Okay, we deleted everything there. Alright, that's fine. Now let's reset. So that's okay. Alright. Exit. Yeah. Now the next thing we want to do is, let's come right down here. The next thing that we want to do now is, let's see, where is it? Delete. Double click on delete. And right here are the lines of code for delete. I'm going to save that. Let's delete, compile, and let's run. There we go. As you can see, my table actually loaded up all my data. So if I close it and run it again, that's what you see. Those data will reappear, and they are all repeating data. So let's delete. Let's select that, click on delete. Yeah, delete, delete. Take note of the scroll bar. Let that be your indicator. You see the scroll bar is gone, is deleting, as you can see. Yeah, that is fine. Delete. Okay, let's add some more data in there. Let's say it's going to be customer ref, and the name is Grace Warlock, and she lives in Warwick Avenue. Let's say number 45, Warwick Avenue. Postcode, telephone number, email, gwarlock@hotmail.com. Where is she from? She is English, from Britain. Where is it? Let's look for Britain. It's there somewhere. Okay, there we go, right at the bottom. And date of birth of Miss Warlock. Well, ladies don't tell their age, so let's just make up something. Yeah, that's alright. Now, she's a pilot, female, dates in a hotel, and how long is she gonna be there for? Okay, up to June, that's cool. More money for us. She's there with her family, yeah. And yeah, she won't family bed. Okay, room number, alright, there, 4, and phone number. So what we need to do is, since this is not working yet, we could have been able to calculate the cost. So here, let's add. Let's come right down here and see. That's Grace right there, look at it. See Grace details there, so we can add it again. Update. We have another update of Grace details. I think I should have 4 now, so we should be able to delete, delete, and delete. Yeah. Okay. So I'm now going to take care of this. So let's exit. Let's show you the reset. Everything works. Exit out. That's cool. Okay, we take care of the total, this very one. So let's come right here. That's total. Okay, take it up a little bit. Now, the first thing I will do with this total is I'm going to declare the following variables. I'm going to call them integer. Int single room. I'm going to make that equals 40. Yep, 40 pounds. And int double room. Let's make that about 70 pounds. Then we have the family one. Family room. I'm going to make that maybe 100 and something. Or, okay, 105. That's good. Now, for the, let's say for the meal, 1 meal is going to be 9 pounds. And 2 meals we're going to call that, let's say, about 15 pounds. Then 3 meals per day, let's say about 21 pounds. Okay, that's fine. That's reasonable. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to use maybe, okay, let's create an object here. Simple object, simple date format. So I will use that to convert the date entered. So let's call that date format. Okay, let's just say D format. D format equals new simple date format. And the simple date format, I'm going to make it as YYMMDD. There. So this simple date format is what I will use to carry out most of my calculation to subtract the different dates. So let's say date underscore, okay, let's say date in underscore date equals nothing right now. There we go. And the next one, that's going to be date out. Okay, the data type is date. Okay, and this is out. Okay. Now let's use a try catch. I'm going to say try catch. Take it down so that you can see it. Yeah, these are the variables. I believe you guys won't have a problem with that. Here, that's going to be date in and date out. Let's use this one now. Let's copy those, paste them in here, and get rid of this. So dates in, I'm going to go for, let's format dot pass, and what I'm passing is going to be date d format dot format, and what am I formatting is the date. Okay, and that is going to be J date chooser to dot get date. Right, that should take care of the very first one. This one should be due date as well. Right. Okay, that takes care of that. So I'm just going to copy these and use it for this very one here. Paste and delete this. And this is number 3. Okay, what else do we need to correct here? Yeah. Okay, get rid of the equals. Double equals there. Okay, that's that done. Now the other thing is I'm going to use, let's take care of this try catch first, and right underneath here I'm going to say hash exception E, and let's just say e.print, e.print suck. Right, and right underneath here, let's say long. I'm going to call that check. Let's just say check different. Check the different data that is entered. So the very first one is going to be day out. Check out, and we're going to say dot get time. Yeah. And I'm going to subtract that from check in. Where is it? Check in. So that should take care of. Okay, that should take care of the difference between date in and date out. So create another. That is just to check, to convert the different date in here. So with that, we now declare another variable here. I'm going to make that double, let's say q equals the different date, this very one, date different, is that here. Let's multiply that by single room, if it's single room. Okay, and then we multiply it by meal, 1 meal if it's 1. Okay, we just add 1 meal. Okay, that's for the very first one. So let's use this to work out something like tax and so on. Then we can then speed it up. Okay, so let's say q equals q multiplied by, maybe the tax rate is about 0.25, and divide that by 100. That should give us the tax. Then let's say string tax equals string dot format, and let's convert it to maybe pounds dot to decimal place. Close that, comma, and that will be that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, now, okay, that's fine. So let's say jtxe tax dot set text, and that text is going to be tax. Very good. So that's the very first one taken care of. So the second one, I'm going to copy this. Let's copy paste. That will be, let's change this to ST. That will stands for subtotal. ST, and this is ST as well. ST and ST here. ST, and this one should be subtotal here. Subtotal. Okay. And why do we have this error? This one should just be ST. Then, because we're not doing anything with the right. And this one, let's change this to subtotal. Yeah. Subtotal. That's why this an error. You copy that and paste that in here. That is done. Now I'm going to take care of total. Paste that in here. Come right down and let's change everything in here. This is total. This is total as well. Total here. I'm going to change this one to double T, and this one will be double T as well. Double T. Yeah, that should take care of total for us. Okay, so if a single room and the meal is 1, it should give us that calculation. So let's run that and see. So those are the lines of code for the total. We'll come right down, take it from the variables that I declared, bring it down because I'm going to speed it up. So we'll run it and let's see. Okay, I'm going to enter date in. Let's say date in is today, and date this customer will be leaving, let's say May and 15th. There. What about meal? Meal is 1 because we've only done it just for 1. Click on single. Room is single as well, and this one they don't do nothing yet. There we go. So it's 1000 plus, and the tax paying on the whole thing is this. Okay, maybe I should change this to double, then we can see the whole. Yeah, that's it. It's working fine. So clear, exit. Okay, back in here. Oh, I left out something here. I was meant to add the total. So I was meant to add the tax to total. There's the tax. It's called Q. So come right down here. So plus Q. There we go. So we should be able to see the tax now. Let's run it and see how that will work with the tax. If it doesn't work right, then I'm going to change the variable to double. There we go. Let's enter here today and leaving date and that. Okay, look, it's working, so that's fine. All right, so clear, exit. There we go. Right, so I can still change it to double though. So if I want, okay, just change it to double. Well, that would be more convenient anyway. So if there's any other changes. So we've finished. All I just need to do now is copy and change the values around. So I'm going to copy these now. Where is it? Right here. Okay, copy all of these. Or use an if statement to denote which of the options made. Okay, this selection here is for single, so that is it, using an if statement. So I'm going to close that, close it right here. There. Okay, I will now come up here. All I just need to do now is I'm going to copy everything that I've done here. I will then use else if, paste that there, else if here, and if this is double, which is double room, and this is 1, so the price of double, we already have it up there, so I will also have to change this to double room, so this becomes double. There, that's it. So that's that done. So let's copy that. Now the other option is going to be the third one. If it is family room, single, yeah, family next, family room, come right down, and this becomes family. There we go. And this is family here. Yeah. Oh, this ones I need to change this to doubles. Copy, double, and double here. There, those are the 3 conditions for the very first lot. I reckon you guys get the whole idea now, so I'm just going to speed up the other 3 conditions. Let's choose 6 more in total. 6 more else ifs that we have to enter. This is the very first if statement. Have a good look at it. The whole thing is the same. And come right down, the next one, and the last one. So let's speed that up. Okay guys, I'll finish up with the coding for the total calculation. Take a good look at the variables there. So bring it down. There we go. The very first condition, if it's single and it's 1 and it's 1 day, 1 meal. Okay, single room 1 meal, and double room 1 meal. The condition, the only difference is just the price, and that is, or those are the variables that are here that I'm calling. You can see 1 meal, okay, and here double 1 meal, and the room is double. And let's come down here. If it's family room, there's no, it's just family there. That is it. It's exactly the same lines of code. Okay, come here, condition number 2, and there, and there, and condition number 3 right there, and that's it. That's all there is to it. So all we then need to do now is to run the program, compile and run. Okay, now run the program and let's see. There we go. Alright, let's check out the various conditions first. Let's assume, okay, it's today's date, and how many days is this person here? Let's say till around August 18, and let's say 2 meals a day and double room. Okay, this one's just 4 numbers, that's fine. Okay, now we need to check why that is now working. Okay, that is 2 and double. Let's check 1 and okay, family. Yeah, that is working. 2 and double is not working. We need to check that out. 2 and family, that is fine. 1 and double room, oh, it's working. Okay, there. So let's enter date of birth, and we can just call it the end of this. Let's say it's a pilot, male, date of birth, Yeah, let me enter about 15 and let's say 1990, maybe 7. Okay, let's say 15 days or 16. Okay, that's fine. Reference number, ref, and the name of this guy, I'm gonna call him Kingsley Queen. Address, Goodman Road. Postcode, telephone number, email address. We could just say kingsleyqueen@gmail.com. There. So now the decision time. Let's see if we can add that to data. So we have all of the details of Kingsley Queen there. Update. So we just come right down, and that is it right there, Kingsley Queen. Okay, I can delete that. It's gone, and I can add it again. Look at that, Kingsley Queen again. Okay. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. Please do subscribe to my channel, and I'll be very pleased if you can join and become a member of the channel. There's a lot of benefit if you become a member of the channel. Thanks for all your support, and bye for now.